Hey, what's going on YouTube viewers, fellow collectors? Hope you guys are having a great day so far. The Marvel Legends kind of grind set is coming to an end. We're looking at the Ultron figure today, kind of like part 3 of the Iron Man / Ursa Major wave. So yeah, I'm very excited to look at Ultron. He's a figure that I was looking forward to getting. I found him in stores. It took me a while to find him, but I did track him down. Artwork on the side of Ultron, very nice. He's laughing away. You're laughing, Ultron. You're laughing. And some kind of cool purple. And then read up on the back. So yeah, and then the rest of the figures, I did mention, like I said, I was gonna pick up that Riri Williams. Might go around, or I might get around to doing that eventually. Build a kind of new Avengers lineup and display. That'll be cool. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and crack this Ultron open. 360 of the box though, and then we'll get a better look at this figure. Right, here's Ultron out of the box. Get you guys a better look, overall 360 of this figure. But my first impressions, just such a solid figure. I mean, I can't really compare him to any like Marvel Select or other Ultron figures, because this is my first Ultron figure that I've owned. Completely grabbed just from the comic book pages to action figure form with no flaws or no differences. So it's very nice to own. And he is going to be in my villains display that I have built of a couple different Marvel Legends figures, Red Skull, Thanos, Loki, and some others. So he'll look very cool. But before we get a look at this guy, we'll look at his accessories that he comes with. The other Ursa Major building part, I said again I won't be building this figure sadly, so I might give this away. Stay tuned for information on that. But then he also comes with some different hands. We got the more, I'm gonna start calling it now, the villain grip hand, and then we got the open hand, and then this other fisted hand. So that's nice. And then he also has this cool fire effect for his mouth that you kind of just like put in horizontally and then flip it back up vertically to get. And that's badass. I love this little flame, or I don't know, particle thing coming out of his mouth. Just really is a cool little addition to the figure. Yeah, I know it would have been nice. I don't have the head that came with that retro vision figure. Even though I have the figure, I just picked it up loose, so I don't have that Ultron mouth to compare with this head sculpt. But yeah, it would be cool to add that with this mouth effect. But articulation wise, Ultron, very nice. Again, standard Marvel Legends stuff, guys. We'll go over it really quick. We'll start consolidating this in future videos. 360 head swivel, arm swivels 360, bicep swivel, elbow crunch, hand 360 movement on the wrist. We do have a ab crunch, even though you don't see one visibly. And then we have a 360 swivel at the hip. Legs come up, swivel at the thigh. Got a bend at the knee, swivel at the kind of ankle, and pivot at the foot. So it's the standard Marvel Legends stuff, guys. Very solid articulation for the Ultron figure. And now looking at his details up close, some might think this is like a super plain or boring figure, but I really like it. I mean, you got a nice silver paint job, just kind of matte. I wouldn't want to see this guy too glossy or too metallic. So I like the silver that they chose. And then some details just up close on the head sculpt. Very maniacal eyes. Really cool. Little grooves on the top of his head. And then the mouth, the open mouth here. And the spikes around the top of his armor. And then some of the kind of little lines through his arms. And then the rest of his kind of armor sculpt is just more plain. Got the undies look. And then more of a like Tin Man-ish Wizard of Oz look on the legs. So I don't know, some people said they didn't like the sculpt of this figure. They thought it was kind of like bulky, or maybe just kind of like awkward looking. I think it looks really cool. I mean, it's literally such a faithful classic look. I don't see how you could dislike it. Marvel Legends has really stepped up their sculpting and their overall figure making. But if I were to compare this guy to some other figures, got to look at him here with the AI Iron Man, of course. Arch enemies here, arch rivals. versus the newer, kind of more modern, modular Iron Man. And then against the stealth suit armor Iron Man. And then here he is with just a couple more villains. We got Ultron here with the Red Skull that we took a look at. We got him here with a Loki Marvel Legends figure. Haven't reviewed this guy, might show him in a future video, but yeah, there's the Loki. And I wish I could have been able to pick up more of this guy. I did get one to keep mint, and then I have this one here out of the box. But it would have been nice to kind of like army build this guy if I could. People have been trying to flip Ultron for like 50 bucks, if not more at this point. So that's been disappointing. But I am happy that I was able to get at least 2 for myself. And just some final thoughts on this figure. It's just a very great figure overall. In comparison with the Marvel Legends super villains figures that we got, the 3, he's just a very solid villain to go along if you're a villain collector, if you love villains. But yeah, the rest of the figure was very nice. It didn't have that many accessories, but at least it did come with some alternate hands and a really cool mouth effect. And it's not a figure that we have gotten by Hasbro. So we were definitely in dire need of a kind of updated classic Ultron action figure. So glad to add this guy to the collection. So if I had to rate this figure on all those different things incorporated, I'd probably give this Ultron figure a perfect 10 out of 10. Because really, I didn't have any problems with the figure. I mean, like, none whatsoever. I didn't have any bow-leggedness or awkward articulation. The sculpt, amazing. I've already said it a bunch of times. And the paint job, even though it was kind of more of a dulled-down matte paint job, it kind of suits the figure. And it did justice for Ultron. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, hit the like button down below and drop a comment. Let me know your favorite Marvel villain in the comments below. I gotta go with my dude, Eddie Brock Venom. Or maybe Green Goblin, but probably Eddie Brock Venom #1, Green Goblin like 1B. But hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.
Did I see?